We want you to leave this gathering with this newfound discovery that you can be or do or have anything that this life inspires you to want. We want you to understand that if the contrast of your life can cause a desire to formulate within you, that vibrational rocket means that it is certain that it can be fully manifested. It does not have to only dwell in this vibrational vortex.
Wait, hold on a second. Come over here for a minute. Over here. Thanks. I need some help. So I'm going to explain exactly how I think this works. And I'm hoping you guys can tell me if I'm exhibiting any misconceptions. So let's pretend that this is a thought, and this is my physical mind. I believe that I cannot generate a thought out of nothing. I need an already existing thought as a jumping off point. Once I copy an available thought, it gets processed. This processing is a whole nother video. Once it's been processed, I spit it out. I've created a whole new thought. These two thoughts could be very similar, but I believe that no two thoughts are the same. Every thought is unique, like a snowflake. This is because they have been processed, and probably reprocessed many times, by a processor that is changed by every thought it thinks. So in my life by now, I've created a lot of thoughts. They're held together in a sort of iCloud. And that this might be the beginnings of a picture of the larger part of me. Let's back up a minute. I believe that every single thought out there also has a frequency. This frequency can be described as high or low, good or bad, black or white, or anything in between. I know the frequency of the thoughts I am processing in my gut, and I label them with emotional words. Good or bad, happy or sad, love or fear, and everything in between. The law of attraction, I believe, organizes my iCloud of thoughts according to their frequency. So this may be a more detailed picture of the larger part of me from far, far away. My physical mind cannot process all these thoughts simultaneously. So my physical consciousness is deep inside this cloud, reprocessing thoughts, creating new thoughts, and causing the whole of me to expand. This is a small percentage of the beliefs I'd like to illustrate, but I would like to know if any of you disagree with me so far. Let's get back to Abraham.
We hear some of our physical friends as they try to explain what happens in a gathering like this to their friends. It's very awkward to explain to those who are on a different vibrational wavelength, isn't it? Well, there's, first of all, for starters, there's this man who calls his wife Abraham. Now, right there, it gets weird. And then she or he or whoever they are stands on the stage, pretends they're plural, and wave her arm around, pointing at the floor, insisting that there's a vortex there. And the whole goal is to get in it. We know. Hard to explain. But when you begin to accept that you are vibrational beings and that everything that manifests is preceded by vibration, and that vibration, while it cannot in this pure, sublime form of creation, while it cannot be seen or heard or even detected by the instruments of physical, you have sensors that detect it magnificently in the form of your emotions. And when you let your emotions guide you, you can bring yourself again and again deliberately into vibrational alignment with this broader part of you. And as you learn to consistently maintain in a more habitual pattern the frequency of this real-time creation in this vortex, It must manifest. It must manifest. And in fact, everything that is manifested has come about just like that. What we're asking you to do is to not need the physical evidence for just a little while you feel for the emotional evidence. And if you will let the emotional evidence of improved feeling be what you are reaching for, so that you are satisfied to focus yourself into the vortex for the feeling of relief that releasing resistance gives you, it is our promise to you, your life will get better and better and better. And in a very short period of time, those who are watching you, who don't know about vibration, who don't want to know about a man who calls his wife Abraham, who are not interested in the airy-fairy, metaphysical, vibrational, psychic, or physical in terms of the physics of everything, reasons for things, they will be able to see the evidence of your alignment, even though they may not understand the premise upon which your understanding is based. We want you to return to who you are so that you can begin living life as you've intended to live it.